Hello, I'm Jam, and this is the very first video for Dinoberry Studio. For those of you who don't know, my spouse and I run Dinoberry Press, and we create and publish role-playing games. Little Wolves is just one of our games. It's a fantasy and folktale RPG about being werewolves in an enchanted forest. The creature art I'm showing you today is of the humble and noisy Hullabaloo. And later on, you'll also see artwork of the aggressive variant, known as the red-dyed Hullabaloo. While this speed paint goes on, I'm going to talk a little bit about what a Hullabaloo is, what inspired me to create them, and then we'll talk a little bit about why I'm starting this YouTube channel. So what is a Hullabaloo? They're these curious dog-like fae that collect trinkets and items just because they clang and clatter. A Hullabaloo is a four-legged beast with a snoot of a hound and a body covered in long, thick, pale cords of hair. The sound an object makes is the only thing that makes them valuable to a Hullabaloo, and it doesn't have to be an appealing noise, just loud. These puppos don't give a shit about ASMR. These creatures love the sound of rattling, crashing, and clatter so much that they're often chased off for the awful noise, if not to keep them from stealing more possessions. If you ever come across a Hullabaloo puppy, they might need your help finding their very first trinket. However, if you find yourself facing a red Hullabaloo, be prepared to fight or sacrifice the noisiest object you've got on hand. Under a frigid moon, there's little mercy to be found in the forest. So what inspired the Hullabaloo? Before I started working in tabletop games, I worked with animals for about 7 years. Mostly dogs and then some other creatures in the last couple of years. Unfortunately, I got sick in 2019. If you know, you know. And even though I thought I had recovered, I was physically struggling more than ever. Long story short, it takes a lot of laborious effort to work with animals, and we learned that my body just wasn't able to take that on anymore. With full encouragement from my amazing spouse, I switched careers and we founded Dinoberry Press. I really loved working in the dog salon and doing one-on-one training sessions, and those years are very dear to me because I could spend really sweet one-on-one time loving up on these precious pups. To me, the Hullabaloo is directly inspired by every matted dog that needed a difficult bath and like an hour of combing and trimming. The Hullabaloo is every dog that just needed to be taught how to not pull on a leash or jump on a couch. The Hullabaloo is a creature that reminds me of every sweet creature I met working in animal care. It's a creature that's very, very dear to my heart, and I can't wait for y'all to meet them in your games. So what is the future of Dinoberry Studio and this channel? Well, speed paint videos like this are one small part of it, but there's so much more I want to do. I want to make fan crafts like sculptures and dioramas of tabletop games. I want to try kit bashing and miniature painting. I want to find fun ways to record like solo tabletop sessions and like practice game design. I'd like to use this space to share my art and my process, and maybe show like my successes and failures in trying other people's tutorials. It's going to be a lot of experimentation because that's just how I love to work and explore. With all of that said, I hope you all can find some joy if you follow along. The first big goal for any YouTube channel is to reach 1,000 subscribers. And it's not until that milestone is hit that I can start being paid for all the work that goes into these videos. So I wholeheartedly appreciate every like, sub, and share y'all can spare, even if you don't watch another video. That said, there's some cool stuff coming up that I found a lot of joy in creating. We got some spooky stuff coming up, we got some cute stuff coming up. I'm just the kind of person that enjoys all the spectrums. Let me know if that's you too. Thanks for appreciating Hullabaloos with me and checking out this very first video on the channel. Thanks again, Ta-ta for now!